Hello, my people. How you doing? Hope you're doing great. It's been a long time. We haven't sit down like this, but thank God we're having one today. And if you see me like this, know that it's business. I really want to talk about some of the happenings in Finland. Some or most of them are not so good, but they are important for you to know about this. Um, so how have you been? Let me know in the comment section. How have you been? What's going on with your study in Finland journey? Did you get admitted? Were you not admitted? Um, how you doing with the payment of fees, registration, and all the likes? Okay, so if you are in that boat, then you're welcome to this video. Why don't you give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and invite your friends, okay, to be part of our YouTube community. And I also have a Facebook page that is so like slowly, anyways, I'm not discouraged, but it's really slow. Like I will be so happy if you rush to Facebook and follow me on the page All Students in Finland. Please. Thank you so much. I'm also on TikTok. I don't know why this is funny, but never been a fan of TikTok, but I'm like, okay, let me just put it there because I just wanna just be showing you maybe live on the other side of studying in Finland. So I'm now on TikTok. My name is Tabi Emilia on TikTok. Very easy, like my YouTube. So please follow me on these platforms. Let's connect, okay? All right. So congratulations to those of you that made it, and you'll be moving here in August, September. Okay. So the first thing you're supposed to be doing at this point, if you haven't done this, then this is what you're supposed to do, is compiling your documents. Like you should pay your fees. Obviously, your university will give you a deadline for your first semester or your first year fees to be paid. For some universities, they allow you to pay your fees during the entire duration that they will give you. So for example, if you are supposed to pay your first semester or first year fees before let's say June, then you can pay it within that time period and you still get the scholarship. For some universities, they have early bird, so they will give you, like, if you pay your fees within 2 weeks of you accepting your study place, then you will get this early bird discount. So make sure you sort this out and do not go ahead and accept a study place that you are not so sure this is your first choice. This is a mistake like most international students make, because for example, if I apply to 2 or 3 different universities, I should have that one program or that one university that I really want. So it's at the top of my list. Okay. So if I get if I get admitted sorry, to these 3 universities, then I should be able to um confirm my study place to that one university that's the top, okay, my top priority. Because if you accept a study place for one university, you can't change it, and you can't be admitted, or you can't accept a study place for another university. So make sure you choose the best. Now, you confirm your study place, you're done with your fees. What else? What you're supposed to do is settle with the insurance. Buy your insurance for 1 year. Okay, you can do this online, you can do this in your home country. It's not that expensive. All right, after buying your insurance, you make sure your bank statement is up to date. Up to date in the sense that you have the required amount of money as your proof of funds in your bank account, not that of your sponsor. I'll be talking about sponsorship also in this video. So for example, I'm about to move to Finland. I I'm working, but I don't have enough money, or I'm not working at all, but I need this money to show for as proof of funds. So I need a sponsor. My sponsor can be my dad, my mom, my immediate siblings, okay, or my boss. But in this case, if your company is sending you to study this program, it can also be an uncle, but it must be an immediate family member. So, if, for example, my dad is my sponsor, even though this money is coming from my dad needs to transfer this money in my own bank account. So that way, I will be able to show my bank statement with my name on it and my bank account on it. Okay, my bank account number on it. So that way, this money is at my disposal, because it's not my dad that is moving to Finland. I am the one moving to Finland. So they need to see that I have this money at my disposal to use it whenever I want to. But they will need an additional document to show that, to prove that this is not my money, but this is my dad's money. So that way, your sponsor or your dad, in this example that I'm using, needs to write an affidavit. And in the affidavit, what are some of the things that your dad or your sponsor should include? Your relationship. So I, your dad's name, okay, I testify that, or I agree to sponsoring my daughter, then my dad has to state my name, Tabi Emilia, to study in Finland. This program, your dad has to put your program, put the university, so that way, like, all the information is clear. And now also state how much has been transferred. So I transferred this sum of money, 7,000 euros, to, it must not be in euros, you can do the conversion in your, so I'm using an example, in your own currency. So transfer this amount from, your dad will put his bank account number and name, to still put your own. So this is the account that I transfer this money to, and the reason, okay, to enable her, like, take care of her study expenses and everything, webbing or whatever. So a lawyer should be present when you're writing the affidavit, and it should be signed by a lawyer as well. Okay, so this is what you should do. So that affidavit proves that this money is coming from your sponsor, and also explain your relationship and the reason for that money. Okay, so that's affidavit. So when it comes to your sponsor's bank statement, it's not that important. Even though I just need to advise that it's good to just put it there, because when I was moving to Finland, I didn't include it, and I was asked to bring my sponsor's bank statement and also a work contract. But that's something that, like, it's not something that they always ask. But if you have it, it's good to include it. But make sure, I repeat this, make sure the money is in your own account, not your sponsor's account. So when you sort that out and you have all the required documents, your receipt from paying your fees, you have your admission letter, you have your insurance for 1 year, you have your bank statement, you have all the affidavit and everything. Then go to Enter Finland. Enter Finland is where you apply for your residence permit. It is straightforward, it's easy. You need to create an account. When you create an account, you log in, you fill all, like, the application form, and then they will tell you the documents that you need to attach. You attach the documents to your application, and then you pay your application fee. You cannot book an appointment before paying your application fee. So that's why you need to hurry up and apply through Enter Finland, because, as we all know, immigration is not stable. They can tell you for students permit it takes 2 months, 1 month, 3 months, but it's not like fixed. Some students get their residence permit decision, they get it 1 month after. Some 2, some 3, some it can even take a year or more. Okay, so the earlier the better. So when you fill everything and then you pay your application fee, you now book an appointment to the Finnish embassy in your country. For those of you coming from West Africa, you can go to Nigeria. So if you're from Cameroon, that's where you go to Nigeria in Abuja. There is no Finnish embassy in Cameroon. Sorry about that. It's frustrating, but what can we do? It's our leaders. So you have to go to Nigeria for your like to do your identification. Okay, so that's where they'll do everything. And the VFS Global in Nigeria, that's another topic. I cannot even start talking about it. It's not easy for you to get an appointment. It's so difficult. And sometimes you get one, and then you go there and they may reschedule your appointment for like in 2 or 3 days. So when you're traveling to Nigeria, make sure you have enough money for accommodation. Make sure you are ready, you are prepared, okay? So I don't want to make this video too long because I just want to talk about like the key things you need to do before, let's say, June latest, for students that are moving to Finland. You have to confirm your study place. You have to pay your fees. Then the next thing is make sure you have all your documents correct. So you have your bank statements. If somebody is sponsoring you, you need an affidavit and you need his own documents too as well. You need insurance to show that, okay, I'm coming here, I have my insurance that is backing me up. You need also your admission letter. Make sure you gather all your anything that has to do with you, from your birth certificate to your school and everything, just to be sure. Okay, so when you have all this, you now go to enter Finland, create an account, and then you apply for a residence permit on the basis of study. So student residence permit, first one. So with that, you have to attach your documents, and after that, you pay your fee. You pay the fee, application fee for that residence permit. When you're done with that, you now go to VFS Global website, VFS Global Nigeria. If you are coming from Ghana, um, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, you have to go to Nigeria, Togo, or wherever you're coming from. But for those in India, for those in Nepal, Pakistan, or is it Bangladesh? I don't know so much, but I know like most of you go to India. So make sure you know where or the nearest Finnish embassy is around your country. If you have one in your country, thank God for you, because the stress of traveling to another country for an interview or immigration appointment, to me, it's not just fair to students or anyone that is planning to move. But if you don't have it, what are you gonna do? So just go to the nearest one and book an appointment. So you book this appointment online and make sure you prepare yourself, because I know students who travel to Nigeria, so they have an appointment, let's say on Monday, the 20th, and when they got there at VFS Global, so with VFS Global, they just go through your documents. So it's like pre-interview. They just go through your documents and they make sure everything is set. And then they'll give you a time for you to go now to the Finnish immigration, the Finnish embassy. So for some, the appointment, they can give you an appointment the following day, like the next day. For some, 1 week. For some, 3 days. So don't just say, oh, I have an appointment on Monday. After the appointment, I'm going back to my country on Tuesday. No. So I need to just maybe sleep there for a night or spend a night there. No. You should be ready, have enough money, and prepare mentally that as I'm going for this appointment, they may ask me to go to the Finnish embassy 2 days after. I'm talking to those of you that will be going to Nigeria. This has been the case for so many students and for too long. So you just need to be prepared. So I think at that point, when you're done with the embassy visit, you just have to sit and pray that God will help you with Migri, because it's not easy. So at this point, I just want to wish you all the best. Leave a comment if you have any question concerning these things or Finland in general. Okay, I'll do well to reply.